Now we will have 3 minutes closing speeches from everybody, starting with Mr. Arlow.
Well, 3 minutes, that's pretty rare. I guess what I want to do is take 3 minutes to explain to you something that happened in 2006 right here in Canada. There was a rigged election. The Conservative Party of Canada, Stephen Harper's version of it, has never legally taken power in Canada. And the reason is because there was conspiracy in the Conservative Party to go around election campaign financing rules. It's called the in and out scheme. And the strategy was to take money from the federal party coffers when they had spent their entire limit available under the law to spend on national advertising, shovel it into various candidates' accounts and right back out to buy national advertising. It was a calculated scheme to go around election advertising rules. Now, if you know anything about how marketing works, and some of you probably are starting to study marketing right now because it's important, you know that in marketing spending, where you get the biggest bang for the buck is where you top the next closest guy in the field. So that $1 million that they shoveled around the national advertising rules bought them votes. That's why they did it. And the 63 candidates that participated in that scheme should have been disqualified as members of parliament, should have been disqualified from having or being able to run for election again for 2 years. They should have paid a $2,000 fine and or 6 months in jail. So the Conservatives would have been short seats to form a government. They have never legally taken power in Canada. This is a de facto government. This is an illegal government. And it is crucial to our democracy. This is something that Michael Ignatieff knows about. It's something that Jack Layton knows about. There are 4 top Conservative apparatchiks in Canada now facing charges under the Elections Act. The law has been extraordinarily slow in rolling out on this. 4 months after the last election, there should have been a declaration from the Chief Electoral Officer of Canada, full stop, ladies and gentlemen, this election was rigged. It's null and void. We have to start over. That's what should have happened. It didn't, because the Conservatives have fought their own appointed Chief Electoral Officer every step of the way, because they know the government that they run is an illegal one. And they have systematically worked since then to undermine the institutions of Canadian democracy at every turn. And this is crucially important. You really have to understand this is stuff we think that happens in other places in the world where people are less civilized than us. Well, it happened here. They rigged the election. They stole it. They haven't formed a legal government. And we need to do something about that. It's crucially important. I just can't stress to you enough how fundamentally that undermines your citizenship. If you can't trust.
Thank you, Mr. Arlow.